Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. Hi, karibuni sana kwenye session yetu ya leo. My name is Margaret. Jina langu ni Margaret. With me is my moderator Baha, which is going to be moderating this session with I. So yeah, feel free to interact with us kwanza before I start. Just tell us where you're tuning in from, you know, where you're tuning in from, which company you're in. Just introduce yourself so we get to know each other before we get started. Yeah, and then Bao will be sharing any links I'll be presenting. Bao will be sharing them with you. Let's have an interactive session, which will be for 1 good hour. So yeah, let's get comfortable and fun, and yeah, be on our questions, so to ask as many questions as possible. So we have a really good and interactive session with benefits to us both. So I'm just gonna give you a list. I'm going to give a few minutes, like two, to just see for the introductions. So feel free to just introduce yourself for just 2 minutes before we get started with our topic of the day, which is get set up on Google Business Profile. Get set up on Google Business Profile. So yes, introduce yourself, please. Feel free to tell us where you're coming in from. Yeah, but it's go 1 minute. Must be twanging here, so I'm just introducing yourself. Okay, great. So I think it's 2 minutes. Let's get started. Okay, we are going to be discussing three agendas today, and our first agenda is discover Google Business Profile. Our next agenda is get set up on Google Business Profile, and our third agenda is going to be create an engaging Google Business Profile listing. So most of you already know program Digital Launchpad, and one way or the other, you've already received your Google Business listing, maybe Google Business Listing Zeno, and so it's more of the same thing. Like kuna as hii topic so kwamba it's the first time I'm teaching this, but each day there's something you can learn or something you've not you had last time I was teaching but you've not implemented. So as much as we always talk about Google Business Profile, but in this one I hope now if you go implement whatever it is that we're talking about here, you'll see some really good results. So yeah, so our first agenda is going to be discover Google Business Profile. So what is Google Business Profile? Talking about it, just explaining what it is, and then we get to the details on later. So before I get started, we have a free bootcamp available from Google, and then which actually is offered for free. So sign up using the link. But we share the link of the Hustle Academy. So it's just Google Hustle Academy. You go there, you sign up, you get your bootcamp, for available from Google, which is totally free and it's worth it. So just go ahead and use the link. Bao is going to share it in the chat box. But share link, yeah, Google Hustle Academy. So our first agenda kabisa ni discover Google Business Profile. Discover Google Business Profile. So first things we can get a Google Business Profile. We always like to ask these questions. Can you find any pizza nearby, near delivery near you? How can you find KFC delivery near you? How can you just find at a shoes delivery near you? Anything doesn't have to be pizza, it can be anything. Can you find a pizza delivery near you? Hiyo ndio question ya kwanza I'll ask you, you know. So napouliza hili swali, can you find a pizza delivery near you, au unaweza kupata pizza delivery karibu yako, ni kwamba nauliza hili swali ili nipate majibu kwenu. Kwa ningependa kusikia, is it possible, ni kitu ambacho unaweza kukipata karibu yako, au ni kitu ambacho huwezi kukipata? So just feel free kuniambia kwenye chat box kama ni kitu ambacho unaweza kukipata au la. So yeah, just interact with us, tell us, you know, if it's something it's you can find near you, you know. So just a few minutes to hear your comments, guys. Okay, naona tumekaa kimya, msikae kimya jamani. Tuko hii session inakuwa raha sana tukiwa tuna interact, so jaribuni to interact. I beg. Okay, so the question was, can you find you know, a pizza delivery near you? So our search and shopping behaviors has changed, and thanks to the internet, you know, the invention of smartphones, we now can find information of businesses reviews, product catalogs, prices quicker than before. And you know, to kick off the yes, so with all this said, is why I asked the question, you know, can you find a pizza delivery near you? Is it something possible? You know, and yeah, you can find a pizza delivery. Now, if you write in your phone right now, pizza delivery on your Google search, pizza delivery near me, you will definitely see something about a display hapo regarding a Pizza Hut session au mtu tu anauzaga pizza kwenye restaurant yake. You might just find it near you, and that's with the help of smartphone that we can actually get this. So, you know, this is more of what you've written there. By the way, this, if you search this on can you find a pizza delivery near you, you're using keywords, and you're talking some keywords. Like, even just example kuonesha kwamba even typing that in Google, you know, you've used keywords in that search you're doing, you know. Oh, that is another important thing you should learn about keywords. So with keywords that you might have used to search these things, the keywords are very important for every business website, as they drive targeted website traffic to your business and to for free, you know. So keywords, unaweza kuwa umeweka keywords labda ya pizza kwenye website yako, umeona, and then mtu search pizza delivery near me in Dar es Salaam. So if you're in Dar es Salaam and mtu search pizza, and your website is one of those websites ambayo has the word pizza in it, it means website yako itakuwa visible, you know, to the person ambaye anatafuta pizza. So kama ujitumie na unauza pizza, the word ujitumie keyword ya pizza, and you're selling pizza, means that you've lost a customer one way or the other kwa kutumia ile tu jina ambao the word pizza in your website. Go your website, I mean Google kienda ku search pale, inaangalia all the website ambayo ina ziko da afu zina the word pizza au zinafanya kazi anything related to pizza. So with that, that's how keywords are very important for your website, you know, and for every other website you have, as long as it's business oriented, you know. And most things are, you know, business oriented, unless just, you know, I don't know what's it's going to be for. So keywords are used and are the words and phrases that the internet uses. Internet users type into the search box or the search engine. Can you find a pizza delivery near me? That's definitely just what we mean by having keywords there. So keywords are ideas and topics that define what your content is about in terms of SEO. You know, they are the words and phrases that they enter into the search engines, and they're also called search queries. So if you boil everything on your page, you know, all images, videos, and copy to see, everything will just be there. So you know, that is the use of the word of the keyword. So chances are, when you search for, you know, pizza delivery near me, or pizza plus the location, maybe pizza in da, you know, the keywords that define what these keywords define what the content is about and what you're searching about, what you're searching for. So that's how, I mean, it works. So on as you can see here, you know, the keywords in the what we were discussing earlier is pizza delivery and near me, you know, or it can be food. I mean, it can be anything local Italian restaurant, So those are just keywords you use to actually help you get to whatever it is you're looking for. Not thinking again you're already using keywords that one way or the other lazima utakuwa unatumia keywords. So Google Maps. Let's go to Google Maps, and najua watu wengi pia this is another tool, especially right now where people are moving. You can find yourself from Dar es Salaam, you have a car, you don't know which is where. Kwa hiyo mwisho wa siku you just go into your Google Maps, unatafuta unatafuta posta, njia ya kwenda posta, which is the easiest route inakuonyesha. That's definitely what Google Map is about. So Google Map is a web-based service that enables detailed information, regions, and sites around the world. Google Maps also offers satellites and street views and location. What inaonyesha kabisa mitaa, streets, yani in a very clear view. Now you know how a satellite is. So a satellite, it will display differently from a map. Satellite inaonyesha paka buildings zilivyokaa, and so it's very easy with Google Maps these days, and it's a tool I'm very sure that you're gonna tumia. So Google Maps offers aerial and satellite views for many places. Now, some it's satellite views, so it's easier. It's a tool it's everywhere, because satellite is already out there in space. So many of us have used on how you have heard about Google Maps at one point in time. So while some people may be dependent on the local maps and Google Maps directions, everybody knows that this tool is just useful. It's a useful tool. So Google Map is not only useful for people on the road, or for those planning for a holiday. Google Map is an extremely good marketing tool for a small medium business hapo kama za kwenu ambao mko kwenye digital management. So hii ni sehemu ambapo pia inaweza kuonyesha wewe unapatikana wapi, unajua uko wapi, any location yako, kila kitu ambao it's easier. Hata kama mtu asafiri lakini anataka kufikia wewe, anaweza kutumia hii tool kupata kwa kirahisi. So let's take a look at some benefits in more detail. So when you search for business near you, it comes up with listing of suggestions. Google suggests places customers might like I map based on the search and the search words that you've used or the search history that you have. So Google Maps use information from your device or other Google products to display places that you might like. So that's how it works. It's a bit intelligent. So with this in mind, like 78% of our smartphone users, owners, search first in a moment of need. They go to the search, they go just to search first in a moment of need. When they want to search for something, when they need this particular information, that's their first go to Google search, And then 30% of all mobile searches are related to location. They'll say something near me, something near there, something location oriented, maybe in Dar or in Arusha or in Singida, in Mwanza, wherever it is. Alafu 67% are those who use Google Maps as a preferred app. People like we just you want to go somewhere, you just put it on Google Map, and that's it. We're at 67%. And then information appears on desktop, it appears on laptops, it appears on tablets. So it's all friendly with whatever you actually want to use. So what benefits, I could ask you, my audience out there, what benefits are bought by Google Maps listings when looking for products or services? And then benefits gani au ni kitu gani cha manufaa ambao mkiona kwa kutumia Google Apps wakati unatafuta bidhaa au unatafuta tu huduma yoyote? What benefits, Please feel free to interact, tusikie kutoka kwenu. Kwa sema hii benefit yote ambayo unapata kwa kutumia Google Map, useme. Just feel free to type on the chat box kusema benefit ambayo umeipokea kutoka kwenye hizo application. So yeah, tell me. Tusikie kutoka kwenu kidogo. Nimepause sana, mtu aliyejiintroduce. Kuna mmoja anaangalia, please say hi. Okay. Well, okay, let's go to the benefits. So some of the benefits ambayo nilikuwa nauliza hapo awali, benefits using Google Maps au kutumia Google Maps, what benefits have you received, So first, the benefit ambayo utakuwa umepokea, first, smartphones in many cases is a device of choice, when searching for products locally, and that when you look for business on Google, or any map listing. So the benefits here are like you mark your location first by listing your business on Google Maps. You're getting an exclusive online presence showing where your business is based, and this means that people will get to know you. You know, will get to know you, what you think, consumers, your prospects, your businesses, use Google Maps and hover over the streets and specific areas where businesses are located. And then you can also learn about their presence, and it's just one of those many ways you can drive awareness to your company by just having your business listed on the Google Maps. So another benefit we can talk about is it makes your business discoverable. Second, so to get listed on Google Maps, you wish to get listed on Google Places for businesses. So like many other services from that search engine, Google Places for businesses is amazing resource for a small medium enterprise. Like if you want to list your Google and to make it discoverable, then it's a really good tool to use. And then another benefit is that you get directions for people to find you. So it's easy for people to just akitaka kuenda sehemu fulani, akitaka kutoka sehemu fulani kuenda location yako kwa kufika before akika location yako, as long as in a pinpoint mark kama this is my location. Kama if you want to come to our office in African Nights Posta, you just put, if you search it on Google Maps, the same location, hata unaja sijui ufike kutotoka umpotea huko mtaa pili afu ndo uje hapa. No, it will bring you to this particular building, and you can just, you have to point kama you're on reception, so just ask for the office. So it's easier, ukimark location unakuwa humpotezi mtu, so it's easy to find you without mambo kwanza kupigiana tena simu, sijui unapatikana wapi, nifika pasa, okay, nafikaje kwako, unajua inapunguza all this back and forth by just having a business listed. So you get your location marked, you get your business discoverable, and direction is easy to just find you because some directions are already there. So with that said, I'm going to move now to Google My Business. Google My Business. And most of you call it Google Business Profile, GBP. Before it was GMB, right now it's the same thing, but so some features of using nearby searches, you discover nearby shops whenever you are, find local businesses and save places. All these things, by then you got a map, you can save places. You've seen a place called a Google Map and you like, and maybe you'd like to visit someday, you can just save it on the map yako, and then next thing inakuwa kama recommendation that when you're around there, inaweza kukusuggest kama the place you can visit if you have the time. So you discover places and you find local businesses. So I would like to ask you a question, my audience, how do you choose which result was right for you? So I'm going to search and choose businesses near me with Google Maps. So how do you choose which result is right for you? What factors would have affected the listing you're choosing? What makes your choice of a certain product or service? And how do you choose? So it comes with so many changes, lakini ningependa tu kujua what are criteria ambao unatumianga wewe kwenye kusearch vitu, sababu unakutana na very many listing ambazo zimekuwa listed kwenye Google. So what is your criteria? What do you look at? No, unachagua kwamba okay, I need to purchase from this shop or not. Feel free to tell me, what do you choose to, how do you choose which result was right for you? And kwa nini uchague hii na sio hile? Just a moment to just see here what is you have for me. So what makes your customers choose a listing on Google Maps is another thing I will say. Hiyo ni question ambayo tunauliza. What will make them choose your listing na sio ya mtu mwingine? Na ndio hicho kitu tunachokiuza hata kwenye mradi wetu sasa hivi wa digital launchpad inaitwa DPP. Kwa ambao unakuta kusema businesses nyingi zinakuwa listed mtandaoni. They are listed online, but the issue is they are not optimized, or their listings are not well optimized, or they don't have the information, information put in there, so we can actually say that I want to select this person, or I'm selecting this this business over this. So what makes your listing standard? Kwa nini kitu gani kinafanya wewe listing yako ya Google Business Profile ikae tofauti na ya mtu mwingine, au ya Google Maps ikae tofauti na ya mtu mwingine? So there are a number of factors which affect whether we choose a business, if it's trustworthy or worth visiting. So what things we look at is image. See how it looks like. If you see an image, then we're impressed. We're gonna review what people are saying about it. So maybe these days I have this habit that wherever I go, I have to look for reviews. Kwa naangalia reviews kwanza, nikienda kama ni sehemu mpya, naangalia reviews nasemaje. Sehemu nyingine ambayo imedisappoint, unaona au kuna sehemu nyingi unakutana wanakwambia iko mostly restaurants, unakutana wanakwambia ukienda pale labda waiting hour chakula ni muda mrefu, maybe you want to go there pale for lunch, lisaa lako ni moja, ukale haraka haraka urudi nyumbani. Kwa such things ambapo mtu anakuta comment kuna reviews na kusaidia wewe kuwa na make the right choice or decision of why to choose this particular business or not. So as I was saying, what people are saying about it, address is the place. Is it the place that actually exists? And kama imesema ipo kweli au ni kwamba mtu ameweka picha zake kwa mtandaoni and it's not a place to go, haipoge and it's just online. So address is important. Kama you put your address so people can actually come and then contact in case you need to make a call or cancel a reservation or check if it's open. So it's good to put your number there, your email, so people can always reach out. Business hours, unafanya kazi muda gani, can be a holiday, afu mtu tujui sasa umefungua hajafungua. Some mtu uende all the way mpaka kumfikia mtu ambaye amefunga. It's very disappointing, yes. So hence it's important for you to put business hours, and then website link. When you have a website, a web presence is to just basic confirm that the business is legit. Unajua mtu mpaka ameinvest kutengeneza website kwamba kweli biashara yake ipo, ina exist na iko legit. So those are just some things what will make your listing stand out. So you need not to ignore, but actually just try to put these things on your listing. It's what we look at kama customers kutafuta wewe mtandaoni. So ultimately being visible on Google Maps also creates a more capable complete listing and profile for your business on Google overall. In fact, 29% of customers are more likely to consider purchasing from a business with a more detailed profile than a business ambayo itakuwa hajalist vizuri mtandaoni. So if your listing on Google is complete, you're more likely to be considered reputable, you're more likely to attract location visit, utakuja kutembelea pale dukani kwako, more likely to end up with a purchase, unaweza mpaka ukauza. Unajua just kwa kujaza tu ile listing yako ikae complete. Na hizi ni huduma, kuna watu wanajua kabisa you don't have time for this, like hata Instagram yenyewe inanichosha. So we do these things for free, we do these things for you for just $70 in Africa on it. Anyway, but what does it mean in practice? So you talk about vitu vya kuwa navyo, images, reviews, addresses. What does this mean in practice, or in words? Actual words. So business profile on Google is a free tool that lets you manage how your business appears on Google search and maps. This is what I was talking about called GBP. It's just a free tool, ni free kabisa. Hata ukiingia po link back share na wewe hapo kwenye chat, ambayo I'm sure he will, unaweza just kuingia hapo kama biashara yako hujisuggest au register, you just register it for free kabisa, no charges whatsoever on Google. Mtakutafuta na kupata. So just use it as long as it's free. Tumieni hizi opportunity jamani, ndio hizi. So it's a free tool that lets you manage how your business appears on Google search and maps. So features includes adding your business name, location, hours, monitoring replies for customer reviews, adding photos, learning where and how people are searching for you, and more. It actually verifies and edits your business's information. You can actually help both your customers find you online, and actually you can just tell your story. Tell your story on Google. So we're going to just talk about statistics real quick, just show you the numbers of how this is a good tool. So when searching for information, 33% of people look for business hours. Wanaangalia mtu kama business hours zake, muda wake kazi ni muda gani, kuanzia muda fulani mpaka muda fulani, au ni what's the business hours. After 32% look at location. Wanaangalia mtu tumekia business hours, lakini anapatikana wapi. 32% wanaangalia pia location yako. Alafu 28% kina sisi Margaret tunaangalia reviews. okay, tumeshapata business hours zako uko wazi, umeshaweka location yako unapatikana. Okay, reviews watu wanasemaje kuhusu simu yao, na watu walitembelea wamefurahishwa na huduma zako au were disappointed with your services. We don't want to have the same experiences, we only want good experiences. Kwa hiyo reviews ni muhimu pia, watu wamesemaje kuhusu eneo lako. So all that is important. So all this information can be found via Google Business Profile on Google Maps or on just search demonstrating its importance. So that's just why we need your business to actually have an optimized profile. So make the most of your free business profile. As I said, ni bure, yani ni huduma ya bure, kwa ni tutumie, changamkieni, fursa ni bure. So with a Google Business account, you can get more than a listing. Your free business profile lets you easily connect with your customers across Google searches and maps. So by listing your businesses on Google Maps, you are getting an exclusive online presence showing where your business is based, and that this means that people will get to know you. So when people think consumers, prospect businesses use Google Maps and hover over the streets and specific areas where your business is located and they learn about your presence. That's what people just do when it's up there. And it's just one of those many ways you can drive awareness to your company. Imagine some talk on touch maybe for kitu ambacho kuna Golden Jubilee building, any business ambayo iko hapa kuna hiyo building, kuna biashara ya AFR001 au kuna mtu mwingine anauza hapo. So one or the other siku nyingine mtakuja kumwambia umeshasikia AFR001 hiyo build ofisi fulani mbona iko Africa iko Golden Jubilee House, nenda pale chap. So it's just another way of just putting awareness and just letting people kama marketing planning. So another thing we can just say, it attracts more customers with your business profile. So we attract customers by post photos and offers to your profile to show what makes your businesses unique. Give customers a reason to choose you every time. So another thing I'll say is give your customers a way to reach you. So just gives your customer a really easy way to reach you. Your customers are ready to connect by calling, messaging, leaving reviews. With more ways to interact, you can do more business. It's very important here. And then see how our customers connect to your business. By clicks, calls, bookings, follows. And then see how many customers are engaged with your business profile. Na hii report inatumika monthly. Unashangaa kwamba mwezi huu maybe 82% umeangalia profile yangu. So this at least inakupa kama watu 82 walikuja kunitafuta Google au waliona profile yangu, au watu 82 unaweza kupata wateja 10 kati ya hao 82. Kwa hiyo hizi numbers zinakusaidia wewe just fanya biashara yako iendelee kukua na kuendelea kugrow na kufikia na drive sales, maana mwisho siku tunataka kuuza. So share awareness about business. It's just a marketing tool, a marketing kit with Google. So you can just share your latest about your business with us here. The link will be shared, and then so you're going to stay competitive with your business profile on Google. Stay competitive with your business profile on Google. So how do you stay productive or competitive? Actually, competitive. So business is a competition. Lazima tutakuwa tuna compete one way or the other na biashara zingine, maana ndio biashara ni ushindani. Any full stop. Sema tu biashara ni ushindani. So with that, how ushindani huko na Google unakuaje? Kusema utafanya biashara kwenye any other place, every other place tunashindana. Kwa hata kwenye Google ukishika profile yako, lazima ujaribu kufikiria, okay, this is where I'm at. How am I supposed to be better than the next person? Lazima ujiulize hilo swali. So first, make informed marketing decisions. Kwenye marketing ni muhimu sana. Ndio maana nasema hata based on your customer feedback and reviews, unaweza kufanya informed decisions with your informed decisions about your business. Yeah. So this will help you from the feedbacks and reviews you get from your customers, and then you learn from the success and mistakes of others. See your competitors and learn what people are saying about them, and then how will you have improved that and apply this to your business. And so it's always about competition here and there. So kuangalia mtu mwingine, you can actually say, okay, yeah, alifeli pale aka improve hivi, na mimi naweza nikafanya hichi before ni fail. So it's always good to just do that, or you learn from success and mistakes of others, understand what customers want, and elewa mteja wako anataka nini. Ni muhimu sana kuelewa kitu mteja anakihitaji ili uweze kumuuzia. Kama utakuwa unaelewa wateja wako wanahitaji nini, then ni ngumu kuwauzia, maana utakuwa hujui mahitaji yao. So another thing is just research and identify how to stand out from the crowd. So in a research and identify how to stand out from the crowd. What can you do different from other competitors? What can you do to OT? And then discover industry trends and customer preferences. Trends ni nini sasa hivi, kitu gani kina trend huko ili uweze kukimplement. Kama kipindi kile corona, watakuwa wananunua mandoo, wanaweka maduka, mtu anauza duka lake la spare huko, amenunua ndoo ameweka pale, sanitizer ameweka, so it was, trend na alikuwa anauza. So customer preferences nini pia wateja wanakihitaji. Let's just, ni vizuri kujua hivi vitu, so you always usiseme mbona siuzi. So just learn about these things, na Google pia inakusaidia kupata hizi information for your business. So with that said, I'm going to pause for questions. Sasa hivi ni muda wa swali. Najua nimeongea vitu vingi sana, kuanzia Google Maps, Google Business Profile, hapa na pale. This will help you, this thing formed online, seeing benefits. Sasa hivi ni muda na nyinyi nisikie kutoka kwenu, maswali gani mnao kutoka kwangu mimi. So just gonna give you a few minutes kwa maswali. Yeah. So karibuni tusikie maswali yenu. Na please feel free muulize maswali. Hii session ni ya kwenu. Okay, naona hamna mtu ana swali. Means okay, with that said, naona hamna maswali. Let's continue with our session. Get set up on Google Business Profile. Get set up on Google Business Profile. How do you get set up on this tool, or how do you just get set up on Google Business Profile in general? Unaanzaje kujiunga kwenye uonekane Google? So 4 steps to creating a Google Maps listing. Ni step 4 tu, rahisi sana, no difficult steps ili uweze kuwa listed kwenye Google Maps na kwenye Google search, mtu anakutafuta na kupata kwa step 4 tu, rahisi sana. First, create your Google Business Profile. Mboba will have shared the link, or will share the link. So step 2, verify your business. Unakuwa na verify your business kama inakuwa verified kweli, ipogi ni ya ukweli. And then step 3, complete your profile. Kwa imejaza vizuri, umeweka pictures, umeweka vitu vingine na all this stuff. Alafu step 4, populate your list. Population nilikuwa nakwambia, like photos, products, unakuwa tunaweka yeah. So all this is this is just 4 steps on how to just get it going. It's very easy. I know more, it's just you and your time. Now, as I said, as you come on time, you populate, come to Africa and Meet, you have a package just for you. So create your first step 1 on the in depth. So step 1 to create your Google Business Profile, ambao una just sign in kwenye hiyo link ambayo itakuwa shared. So you just sign into the link, and if you've already signed up, simply log in into your Google Business Profile account, following the instructions to claim your business profile for free. And and then the profile is completely free and enables your business to appear in local searches, local searches in Google Maps. To complete your profile, you need to provide some information. So location, website category, website, namba kwa simu, opening hours, description of the business activities, unahusika na nini, biashara yako inahusika na nini, description ndio hiyo. Ambao the information provided will appear kwenye search. Kwa information ambayo umetoa la location, category, website, namba ya simu, opening hours, description ya biashara yako, hii information yote inaapia kwenye Google search. Mtu akikusearch pale Google, it simply appears. You can see your listing there. So bear in mind that the listing for your business will already appear on Google search or Google Maps. If someone has left a review, for you previously, to just appear. So in this case, you need to verify that you own the business before you claim the listing. Any more technicalities, na feel free to just ask kama utakuja kitu chiko ni jinsi ya kulist na verify hapo. So let's take a look at the next step. Kwa sababu ni kwamba to create the profile, unatoa information ambayo nimekutajia. So make sure you put your name and categories for your businesses kama nilivyosema awali. So make sure jina lako ni unique. You're not planning to if you don't have one, then you choose one, and then category labda ni hairdresser, ni hardware, spare parts, unajua grocery, florist, whatever it is, hizo ndo categories. And this is so you can connect with your customers, kwa sababu if you don't tell us biashara yako inahusika na nini, same tokia akisearch aone tu makeup designs, haoni ni inahusika na nini, it's very hard than mtu anakuwa haelewi. So it's important to put your name in your category. To help customers find you and contact you, so location is optional. This is useful. You have to have a shop. If you have a shop, location ni important sana kwamba uweke nini location yako listed, so mtu aweze kufikia kama una duka. And then even though your customers are not able to visit you, that doesn't mean that they wouldn't want to in future. Or it's just bear in mind kwamba you just put it there, ni vizuri tu mtajua unapatikana wapi. And then contact, so your customers can reach out to you. So it's important kwamba weke namba yako ya simu or email, so people can actually easily just reach out to you. And then we have step 2, choose a way to verify. So verification inaweza kutokea kwa njia mbili, njia tatu. So one, you can verify your business listing kwa email. Another way is by phone. Another way is by search console. So make sure your business information is accurate and that only you, the business owner or the manager, has access to it by verifying it in business. So this is your personal stuff. You don't want anyone to just have your access to your information, because they can tamper with it. Them to tamper with your name or activation location means inakuwa suspended na inashushwa, inakuwa haupo tena Google. So it's important with this. I mean, it's either you, the owner, ambao unakuwa una manage au manager yako umemselect kufanyia kazi. So verification kama nilivyosema can be done by phone, email, and search console. And then if you have an issue, kama una shida yote kwenye verification, sisi tuna partnership na Google, so you can just reach out to us or you can just use the link ambayo iko below, google.africa118.com. Okay, reach out kwenye email, we get you verified, biashara yako itakuwa verified via us, and we can reach out via call or request from them to call you back. So you can actually use us there. Kama you just want to go through all that, you can just use your link ambayo atakuwa na share hapo kwenye chat box, google.africa118.com. So make sure your business is make sure to verify your business. Ni muhimu sana uwe verify. Kama unajua usipokuwa verify, tunajua upoge lakini hatujui kama how legit are you. So we know unakuwa na mtu fulani and this business way, lakini how legit are they? So it's important kwamba your business listing iko verified. And you can get that by getting support on kama your business bado iko verified Google, then unapata support kutoka kwenye link ambayo iko share below, and I will share support.google.com/business, support.google.com/business. So you can get on your link and then we can help you with the verification issues. So step 3, and what we have today is ensure your profile is complete. I was saying address, ensure your profile is complete. You have your address, unajua unapatikana wapi, this is location, and then opening hours, masaa yako ya kazi, unafungua muda gani, weekends umefunga, holidays vipi, and then contact details, namba zako za simu, email, ili mtu aweze kufikia kwa kirahisi, visual content, pictures, we want to see, mtu anataka kuona, tunasema unauza kwa macho, kwa kuona. I mean, unauza kwa macho, kuuza kwa kuona. I don't know which it is, but people we actually buy what we see, so we need to see whatever it is. Biashara ikoje, kweli ikoje, picha zake ndio hivi, okay, inavutia, ndio uende kununua, au kweli bidhaa zako uzione, so it's important mtu aone kitu anachotaka kununua. So logo ni muhimu. Kama una logo pia ina identify brand ya biashara yako and all that, cover photo, ili vitu inakuwa kama tulivyoongea mwanzoni, we're trying to just stay competitive. Kuna watu wengine wengi sana wamelist biashara zako, lakini what makes your listing different from theirs, or hizi information ukiwa nazo, obviously mtaka kuchoose wewe over business ambayo haijajaza hizi information. So it's important to have this. So having a complete Google business profile is important, and it's very important. Kama nilikuwa nasema, ni important kujaza hizi details ambazo nimewatajia before, like address, locations, and vitu kama hivyo. And why is it important? Kwa sababu a business is 2.7 times more reputable ikiwa in a complete listing, and then 70% more likely to attract location visits. Kwa 70% inakuwa ni asilimia ambao watu wanaweza kuja kukutembelea wewe ofisini kwako, and then 50% more likely to lead to purchase. Kati ya 7% ambao kutembelea, asilimia 50 wanaweza kununua au watanunua. Unajua mtu tunasema kwenye kundi la hata kama ukipata like visitors 10 ofisini kwako, kuna mmoja atanunua kitu kimoja, and it's something, lakini umekuja. So it's important to have your business listing complete. So step 4, populate your listing. Ndio hizo tunasema add photos, update opening hours, keep your content fresh. I mean by fresh content namaanisha kwamba information ambayo unakuwa na share na sisi iwe ni ya ukweli, ina trend, inaangalia customers wanachokihitaji na muda ambao uko mwenyewe. Kama huwezi kuwa unauza sasa hivi masuti nda so kusema kama kabari fulani, lakini huwezi kuwa una promote sweaters afu kipindi cha joto, obviously sales zitakuwa tofauti. Wakati hapo kwa bana zile light sweaters ambazo walikuwa wananunua, una promote makoti mazito. So just keep your content fresh, kumbe wewe relatable to the clients, na iwe just going with the trends as well. So add photos to your listing. It's important that you add photos to your listing, and I'm saying this, so images have become even more important in your online presence. Ni muhimu sana kuwa na images. So Google Business has several visual features available when you're verifying your listing. You can upload images to your business sales, your profile, attach images to your post, and upload videos. So what else you can do ni kwamba logo help your customers recognize your brand. Inakuwa identify logo, na logo mtashaona mara nyingi anakuwa anaikumbuka sana. Anakumbuka okay, ile logo ni ya same fulani, au ni ya brand fulani, so it's easy it's good to have a logo. And then a cover photo, that best represents your office. Kitumbuka na kinapia kwenye bana, yani kuonyesha kwamba okay, unaweza kupata hii bana pale ofisi kule kubwa, hii inaweza kuwa ni cover photo yako. Additional photos, add different photos to highlight features of your businesses that customers consider while making a purchase decisions. So listening, you might want to add as much information to your listing as possible. Or ni just important to put this, and more information is available kwenye link ambayo iko chini, support.google.com/business/answer. So you can just reach out pale. Update your hours. Listing yako ni vipi hours? Ukishaingia kwenye Google, kama umeingia na email ambayo ulitumia kujisajili in your Google Business Profile, it's easy, utaona listing yako iko pale. Ukishaingia kwenye listing unasema manage profile. Kwenye manage profile inakuja hiyo image ambayo imeonekana hapo. The same design. So easily unaenda kwenye add, kwenye information, unaenda kwenye hours, una edit na your pencil, you put the hours ambayo unafanya kazi, kama holidays kama utakuwa available au umefunga na vitu kama hivyo, So information section, you can add hours, make your customers aware of your business, your business hours. Ni muhimu sana. Muda gani unafungua, muda gani unafunga, ile mtu asije kufunga safari kuja kutafuta after umefunga. So it's important. So what other information do I need to make our customers aware of? I'm going to keep content fresh. Content fresh means update opening hours. Kuna muda ambao kuja kubadilisha masaa ya kazi, hauja update kwenye listing yako. Naona watu wengi sana wanahama locations afu wanasahau ku update kwenye listing yao. Kwa mfano mtu umeenda location ya zamani, unafika pale nakwambia tulishahamaga, which is so bad. Umepoteza muda na time ambao muda nilikuwa nimeshika office, nilikuwa nimefanya purchase yangu, nimeendelea na mambo yangu mengine. So it's important to update your hours. Use attributes to highlight service options, add a post to your profile, turn on messaging, edit your business description in and information ambazo zitakuwa relevant to your content, hours and services disclaimers, utilize Google Trends, highlight temporary closures na vitu kama hivyo. So that's just basically keeping your content fresh, but it's a fresh content. And then create a website for your business. Most of the people in EMS tayari tumeshatengeneza website kwa hii tool, naona hamtatumia, lakini kwa mtu ambaye iko kwenye hii session haiko kwenye mradi wa digital launchpad, then unaweza kutumia, kuna sehemu ya website ambayo Google yenyewe inakutengenezea website yako ambayo ni one pager, website ya kurasa moja ambayo inakuwa inaonyesha information ambayo utakuwa umezijaza wewe mwenyewe, na information kuhusu wewe and everything, kwa first impression count, unajua people don't so inakuwa inaonyesha tu a simple website. Kwa hiyo create it, una edit, unaweza ku edit na una publish. Kwa hiyo inakuwa na information zako. You just have a mini website created by Google. And then how to get started, click the website. Hapo unaiyo sehemu ya website kama hivyo unaonyesha kwenye ile dashboard kwamba una sign in. Kienda kwenye website, you just get your website created. So use the Google Business Profile app to manage your listing. Kama unataka manage listing yako, so lazima ufanye kile, so uingie kwenye Google search hapa, kuna application where you can just download it, Google Business Profile, GBP app, Google Business Profile app to manage your listing, ambao you manage your business profile on Google, attract customers by sharing offers and events, engage with customers on the go. Maana unakuwa na simu yako tu, so kwamba lazima uwashe laptop ndio engage. You can just easily do that on your phone. And then you make sure your Google Business Profile stands out with photos, make up photos. And then learn how customers find you. Unajifunza pia how customers wanakutafuta, wanakupata wewe kirahisi. Na hii application iko both in Android na iOS. Kwa hiyo hapa sasa hivi tunapoongea unaweza kuingia sasa hivi kwenye application yako ka download, ili uweze kuanza kufanya management ya Google Business Profile yako kwa ukaribu zaidi. So I'm going to pause for questions. Nimeongea mambo mengi sana. Let me hear from you. Any questions you might have, una muda. Please feel free kuuliza maswali. Kabla tujaenda kwenye agenda yetu ya mwisho, tumalize session yetu ya leo. Nashukuru kuona, naona Oro Joseph yupo karibu sana. Oro, naona kuna Catherine Sambala amekuja akiwa amesema umechelewa au uchelewa sana. Tunaangalia Google Business Profile ambao we just telling you, tunawaelezea kuhusu hii tools ambayo tayari unayo, cast leather shoes. Bila shaka ingia huko unajua unaipata. Kwa hiyo hii ni fursa nyingine tu ya kuendelea kujifunza jinsi unaweza kuendelea kuiboresha cast leather shoes, inaweza kuwa tofauti na listings zingine Google, ionekana kwa tofauti zaidi na listings zingine. So yes, bado hujachelewa sana. Kwa hiyo kuna jambo moja au mbili utazipata kwenye tunapoendelea kufundisha. Yes, naona okay, naona raising ini REFP sema hi Margaret, naanza kuweka picha katika website kwa matukio mapya. Okay, hiyo inabidi ulicho tukao yetu sisi, maana website ni technical na stock tumetengenezea wewe. Kwa hiyo inahitaji technicality fulani, au kama pia una uelewa huo wa kutengeneza website, tunaweza kuja tu ofisini tukuelekeza namna ambayo unaweza ku-update picha kama hizo. So please feel free kututembelea ofisini au unaweza ku reach out baada tukakusaidia na hilo swala. Asante. Karibuni sana na nashukuru kama mmekuja mmehudhuria session yetu ya leo. So grateful, so happy. Naomba tuendelee na session yetu ya leo. Create an engaging Google Business Profile listing. Okay, tumeshajifunza Google Business Profile, tumeshajifunza Google Maps, tumeshasema okay, tumeshaangalia vitu gani vya kufanya kwenye kuoptimize na kuifanya nzuri zaidi and very attractive more. So right now we're saying create an engaging Google Business Profile listing. Engage ni kwamba ambayo ita interact na wateja wako mtandaoni. That's exactly what we mean by the word engaging. Tengeneza profile ambayo ita interact na wateja wako mtandaoni. So create an engaging Google Business Profile listing. So make your listing stand out, make your listing stand out. Add engaging photography. Unajua kama unavyosema kama hapo RIEFP NGO alivyosema, akasema kwamba anataka kuongeza picha kwenye website. Hiyo ni kwenye website, lakini naongelea kama ingekuwa ni listing hapa ya Google Business Profile au ni ametaka kuongeza pictures. Kama hizo picha za event ambazo unakuta zimetokea, labda kuna nani imetoka kumepita hapa sasa hivi, mtu anataka kuweka details za hiyo event, uko na listing yako mwenyewe, unaweza kwenda kuweka vitu. So lazima push all these things to your website, maana website yenyewe ina changes za website ni vizuri ukazifanya list baada ya miezi 6 kwa mwaka, ukafanya hata mara 2. Wengine wanafanya mara moja kama vitu vijabadilika sana. Lakini kwenye vitu kama hizi listing kama hizi Google Business Profile listings, unaweza kuweka pictures kama za events na nani imepita, ukasema okay, this is events photos, what happened, unajua unaweka. So people mtu akija ana interact more with your listing, so una add engaging photography kuelekea na msimu kama nilivyosema. Sorry, Sabasaba nani mungeana nani kwa mbele sorry, so Sabasaba hivyo events ambao au kukuwa na offers, wengine labda walikuwa wamepunguza bei kwenye bidhaa zao kipindi cha Sabasaba. Hivyo ni vitu ambavyo unaweza kuwa umeweka kwenye Google Business listing yako. Mtu akiweza kureach out pale anakuwa anaona Castleta shoes ana 30% off Sabasaba hii. Castleta shoes iko atakuwepo Sabasaba tukio hili. Hizo ni event ambazo unakuwa umeziwekea na ina engage wewe na wateja wako. Kwa mtu search anaona everything is right there, anakuwa ana information ambayo anahitaji. So create engaging posts ambazo engage na wateja wako, and then engage with your customers, and then leverage insights. Unakuwa na leverage your insights pia. So all these things will make your listing stand out, inakuwa tofauti, kwa sababu biashara ni ushindani na lazima tuweke hiyo mentality kuna kitu kama biashara ni ushindani. Usio comfortable umeka kwa kusema as long as nauza haina shida, hapana, kwa sababu unauza na next pia anaendelea kuuza. Kwa sasa it's like biashara is always a competition, and it's always good to just always put your business standing out from other businesses, and it attracts customers. So add engaging photos. What do you say? What do you add engaging photos? Picha, ukituma picha sio iwe picha ambayo hatuoni mwanga uko vizuri, focus iko blurry, hatuelewi ni bidhaa nyingine imeandikwa nini pale, kama ni K kama ni C haishomeki vizuri, so lighting ni muhimu. Kama nilivyoka kwenye kamera mnaniona vizuri sura yangu, kwa sababu nimekaa kwenye lights, face light, so lighting is important. Focus, put your camera on focus, ensure kama everything is on focus, so mtu anaona kabisa okay, hata kama imeandikwa Castleta shoes anasoma kabisa ile jina Castleta shoes vizuri, so anasema ile ni C au ni K. No, so it's important that you actually have those there. And then edit your picha iwe na quality na muonekano mzuri, na filter hapo zitafanya ipendeze zaidi. Use them kama unaweka frame ili kuvutia, put a frame. So hizo ni engaging photos. Hiyo picha ambayo inamvuta, hata mtu akiona anasema ana pause, hata kama alikuwa ana picha zake just doing whatever it is they were doing online, and then they came across your photo, they'll be like, what's that? Go put the engaging photos that your customers can actually get attracted to. And then photos for your business listing can become one of a sample of the pictures and more we have displayed their exterior, so we get a clear picture of how your shop looks like. Interior, we see your interior, how the shop looks like, and then we see maybe street views and maybe a virtual tour of the place. So all these things will actually help me. If I see this is your business, I'll be like, it's actually very nice. I might as well just go there and have a glass of tea. Sorry, avocado tea or a glass of juice. So it's just important to have good pictures. And then create engaging posts. Add a title to your post. To make a post here online, put a title. Provide a call to action bar. A call action bar is like call us today, book us now. Hiyo ndo call to action. Kama unamfanya mtu afanye initiative ya kufanya kitu fulani, or request now. Kama hiyo ni call to action button. Or provide hiyo kama if it's necessary for your post, and then use photos and videos for your post with clear description inaeleweka vizuri, written, hujakosea spelling, hujakosea grammar, iko vizuri, and then ensure posts are also accurate, kwamba they're accurate posts and not all fake information. So that's actually something you should actually um, learn to. So something you should actually put into practice. And then engage with your customers. Well, as you can see, kuna ambao watakuwa na kujibu reviews zako. People will be engaging with you, you know, they'll be telling you, okay, maybe I came to this place, really had a good time. Kuna mwingine ametoa negative because it's always really good to remember that after when you receive negative reviews, it's important to reply to those reviews. And you know, so this will actually help your customers and who will come to your business later on. So engage your customers by reviews, you know, and all that. Listen, I mean, hear them and what they have to say and respond to whatever they have to say. So some things to avoid is paying for reviews. Some of the people will pay to put their reviews, which is really bad. And leaving this, you use yourself more mwenyewe ndo unajiwekea review kama okay, nimependa kitu fulani unajiwekea mwenyewe review hapana. So try to at least not do those things. So what will you do to engage to encourage customer reviews? What will you do to encourage customer reviews? Kama nilivyosema, sio vizuri kuanza kujiwekea review mwenyewe au kulipia mtu ku review biashara yako, kuongelea vizuri kuhusu biashara yako, you know. And you know, kama it's not true, you know, and there's no point for you to do it. So what can you do to encourage your customer reviews? So ningependa kusikia kwenu kitu gani ambao ungefanya to your business to encourage your customer reviews ili wateja waweze kurespond kutoka kwako. What can you do? Ningependa kusikia kwenu, okay, what will you do to encourage customers kuachia review, watu watakuachia reviews, ungefanya nini ili watu kuachia reviews? So this is just a question I would like to know. Okay, tumeka kimya. So reviews hizi ni kama two services with some possible answers. Unajua collect your customer details and send feedback surveys via email. Unajua when you do this to your customers, kama unahudumia mtu baadaye unamwambia okay, subscribe to my email, this could be an offer, unaziona all these things, vitu vidogo vidogo tunafanya kwa biashara yetu ndio inasaidia tu na kupata reviews nzuri kwenye biashara zetu. So they share the feedback na via posters, brochures, unajua display feedback from customers to show you how they are valued. Mfano tu customer wako akifeel valued kwenye sehemu yako biashara, lazima mwenyewe ataona hebu ngani mwache review so kweli nimependa huduma ambayo nilikuwa kwenye duka fulani fulani na fulani. So it's good that how you interact with your customers and how you treat them and how you initiative to do what initiative do you do after wao kununua kutoka kwako. All that will actually lead you to a review. Mwisho nilikuwa nimesema ni leverage insights to grow your business. So leverage insights hizi ni insights ambazo tunakuwa tunaangalia, unaelewa zaidi kuhusu insights in short zinakusaidia ku understand kuhusu how your customer behaves, audience yako, wateja yako wana behave vipi mtandaoni. Unaangalia mahitaji yao ni nini, afu pia how to reach new customers, unafikiria new customers. So all these ni insights. So with Google Business Profile, as much as ni tool ambayo inakutangaza na ina put your things out there, pia inakusaidia wewe kuimprove biashara yako, kwa sababu kujua how your audience behaves, then it's easy kujua kabisa okay, kwa wateja wangu wenyewe so wateja asubuhi ile saa 2 wanakuja kufungua, inaja wewe you just open your shop at 8, maana no come. So and just a rough idea on how to understand your customer. Ukielewa how your customer, mteja wako anavyo behave au anavyofanya kazi ndo anunue bidhaa kutoka kwako, inakusaidia wewe pia kuwa kwenye position ambayo itamtarget yule mteja ili aweze kununua kutoka kwako. I hope this is understood. So that is just basically what you can understand by leverage insights to grow your business. What will you learn from insights? Vitu gani will you learn from insights? Insights inakusaidia ujifunze nini haswa. How your customers found your listing. Mteja alikupataje kwenye Google? Alikutafuta kutoka wapi? Wametokea wapi? It will help you. Maybe akusearch kwenye alikusearch tu katokea, whatever it is, you will know. And then what did they do once they found you? Alivyokutafuta, okay, amekupata sasa, mteja amekusearch akaona okay, NGO ile pale. Okay, amekupata, what else did they do after that? After kuona action gani amepelekea after that? I mean, kutoka kwako, did they call you? No. You do all these things with insights, and then where they are coming from, mteja wako anatokea wapi, insight yote inakusaidia. Kwa kama unajua wateja wangu wengi ni kutoka Mbeya, ndio unaona okay, sawa, ngoja target yangu iwe Mbeya. Umeona wateja wangu wengi wananunua bidhaa kutoka Dar, then okay, target yangu iwe sehemu fulani. So it's good to know. And then when people engage the most, ni muda gani watu wanakuwa wanakutafuta zaidi mtandaoni, unakuwa unajua muda ambao ni vizuri sana. And then how your engagement companies to similar listing, how your engagement to similar listings, engagement yako na listings zingine ambazo ziko mtandaoni zina tofauti gani, improvements ambazo can be done here and there. So that's simply what you can learn from insights. Thank you again. I'm going to pause for questions. Kabla tujamaliza tuko na agenda tatu, and we've discussed all 3 agendas. So now we pause for questions. Na yeah, nisikie maswali kutoka kwenu. Una muda. Asante sana. Tutakaribia Mbeya hopefully soon. And then tuna Lilian Zakaria amechelewa. Okay, Lilian Zakaria, hapa tunaongelea Google Business Profile, so labda swali lako sielewa vizuri. Ungependa kujua watu wanaangalia wapi website? Sidhani kama nimeelewa swali lako vizuri. Labda tu ni rephrase so I can understand the question vizuri. Great. Okay, let's wind up then. So as I said before, we have bootcamp available from Google, so feel free to sign up. But I will share a link from Google Hustle Academy in mentorship with Google. It's free, so feel free to sign up. Next steps ni kama naambia kila siku nikimalizaga na next step I'm always telling you tuna hizi tools. Hii ni tool ambayo tunayo na ni free. Tumesha register wengi wenu kwa mradi wetu, tumewalist kwenye hii tool, lakini mpaka sasa hivi nikija kuangalia zile listing ambazo tumewapa, unakuta hamna picture, hamna information labda ya website, hajaweka working hours, hajaweka, yani they are not interactive. Na aim ya vile zile tools tumewapa ni kama msitumie zile tools ili ziweze kuwasaidia kwenye biashara zenu. So my next step ni kindly just ask you improve your listings. Now if you don't know how, kuna Baha, kuna Goi, kuna Frank, all of them DMSs in Africa underneath, me pia, Margaret. So reach out to us tukusaidie. So one way or the other, unajua tunasaidiana, you know. So feel free, usione kama unatusumbua ku reach out. Always just reach out to us to get help. As long as something is helping you, reach out to us, we will assist gladly. So here is just a session you can actually a link you can actually go and get more courses like this. But it's learndigital.withgoogle.com/digital skills/courses. But I will share that you can actually go and learn so many other courses like this. Kama unataka kujifunza vitu zaidi au kupitia hii ambayo tumejifunza, then you can actually just go and learn. You can actually find us on social media kwa kutumia Digital Skills for Africa on Facebook, and Digital Skills AF in Twitter, and Digital Skills AF in Instagram. Baha will share the links, so you can actually just go and find us simply on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter for more sessions like this, for more skills that we have for you. With that said, naomba niseme asanteni sana kwa kuhudhuria session yetu ya leo. It was really great having you and being with you, na nitoe shukrani zenu kwa kuhudhuria. Asanteni sana.